Everybody, MAF GigEcon here, and I just want to let y'all know that the video y'all going to see here just in a few moments is a part 2 to the video y'all going to see on Monday. Now, what I'm doing today is that I'm taking orders that are $1 per mile, but it has to be a minimum of $2, which means that if I take an order that's a mile or less, it has to be a minimum of $2. I'm not taking anything for $1. Even if it's $1 per mile, it has to be at least 2 for a mile or less. Anything above a mile, like 2 miles, it has to be at least $1 per mile, which is 2. So that's how that works. But I'll let y'all get into that video and see the aftermath of me beginning the $1 per mile challenge. Let's get into it. Come on, let me show you how we get it outside. And I'm really frustrated about this. And I should have saved the screenshots of the conversation from the order that I'm picking up from McDonald's. But I picked up my first order right here from Smith Cafe, and I'll get a message after I pick up this order from the add-on order that I picked up that was additional 0.7 miles, which means that from my location to the restaurant to the customer probably wouldn't have exceeded $1 per mile. I'll probably make less than $1 per mile, so at the end of the day it probably wasn't worth taking. But I go to this order, swipe that I picked up the order, and then I proceed to get a message from the customer asking what is the delay. And this is a prime example of why you tip. Why you tip. The customer is angry because they were waiting over an hour for someone to accept the order. And you didn't tip. And I tried to explain to the customer I had 2 orders. And the driver probably didn't take that order because of the payout. And I'm on my way to pick up the second order. And the lady's giving me lip through the app saying this is unacceptable for customer service. You should have higher level of service. And this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking to myself, if you would have probably tipped more, then you would have probably got your order right after you placed the order. Someone would have probably taken it, but because it was high mileage, probably, and way less than $1 per mile in total, that it probably wasn't worth it for a driver to take an order that small. And the customer was over saying, I paid $14 for this order, this, that, and the other. Well, you should have put more tip on it. You should have at least tipped if you didn't tip. And that's probably why the order was 3 something, because of the high mileage. And you didn't put anything on top of it. That's your fault. At the end of the day, why you're not getting your order. So you know what I did? Canceled. Because I could make that 3 something on another order. And I have to hear that lip. Because I'm not going to deal with customers disrespecting me. I can only take orders as soon as I get them. It's not my fault as a driver that other drivers didn't want that order. It's not my fault as a driver that you didn't put more tip on it to get your order sooner. It's not my fault that you waited over an hour to receive your order that you're probably not going to get because you didn't put the correct amount of tip on it. Now, I was trying to tell the customer in the nicest way possible about why her order was delayed, but she wasn't having it this morning, and I'm not going to take that level of disrespect. There's no order worth that disrespect. Trying to get on me for picking up your order that, one, you didn't put enough tip on it for somebody to take. Two, you're very disrespectful in the way that you handled the situation, blowing up my phone when I was trying to explain to you in the nicest way possible of why you didn't get your order after you placed your order. My thing is, if you're going to order on these apps, put the appropriate amount of tip on the front end so that way you can get your order in a timely manner. But instead of not listening to me explain why you didn't get your order right after you placed it in a reasonable amount of time, you want to give me attitude. Give me straight attitude, saying there needs to be a higher level of respect. A higher level, respect my behind. This is my business. I run it how I want to. And at the end of the day, you as a customer are not going to tell me how I should be running my business. On normal circumstances, I wouldn't take that order, that add-on. Now, I'm over here trying to do a challenge to see if it's worth taking orders that are $1 per mile, that are at least $2 minimum. And this is the way you want to act? When I normally wouldn't take your order and I was kind enough to take your order for this challenge? Nah, I'm good. I canceled the order, kept it moving as she was still blowing it up. And basically having a bad attitude because you as a customer didn't put enough tip on it to get your order sooner. Now, if you would put $5 on it and someone got that as an add-on, they'll take it all day long. I was just taking it because I was doing this challenge where I do $1 per mile and the minimum I'll take is $2 challenge. And this is how I get treated. But it's cool though, because after you did all that, I canceled it and let the next driver deal with her if another driver would take that order. But I'm going to get up out of here, go grab me a breakfast sandwich, and deliver this order and keep going on my day. But I thought I'll bring that little tad bit at the end of the video to let y'all know what's going on with the situation and why I didn't take that $3 order going 0.7 miles additional. At least this one right here is a leave at the door, so that's going to be even better. But I'm going to get up out of here like Mr. Vontae Davis. And note, if a customer's acting like this to you, there's always a cancel button where you can not do the order. And I'll see y'all on next video or live stream. Peace.